Okay, I'd like to welcome everyone to the Wednesday, November 13th meeting of the Pine Bluffs Town Council. Will everyone rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First item on the agenda is the approval of the agenda.
I move to approve the agenda.
I'll second it.
Moved and seconded to approve the agenda. All those in favor?
Aye.
Next item is the consent agenda.
I move to approve the consent agenda.
Second it.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the consent agenda. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. On to new business. Item number 1 is Resolution 2024-14, a resolution providing for the appointment of a representative to the Wyoming Municipal Power Agency Board of Directors. I don't have it up. You think we need to read that? Up. The resolution is, whereas the town of Pine Bluffs is a member town of the Wyoming Municipal Power Agency, and whereas it is the responsibility of each member town to provide a representative to serve on the board of directors for the Wyoming Municipal Power Agency, therefore it be resolved that the governing body of the town of Pine Bluffs appoints Justin Fornstrom to serve as a representative on the Wyoming Municipal Power Agency Board of Directors for a 3-year term from February 2025 through February 2028.
I move to adopt Resolution 2024-14.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt Resolution 2024-14. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Resolution adopted, I guess. Item number 2 is Resolution 2024-15, a resolution authorizing the mayor to sign the warranty deed and any other financial or final closing documents for the sale of the property located at Buffalo Drive, Lot 45 in Pine Bluffs, Laramie County, Wyoming.
I move to adopt Resolution 2024-15.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt Resolution 2024-15. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Resolution adopted. Item number 3 is the property bid advertisement proposal for North Property Industrial Park, Lot 44, approximately 11.92 acres.
So basically, we have the same situation that we had with Lot 45. We have been approached about listing this one particular property for sale. I followed the same format on the advertisement as Lot 45 with the same dollar amount per acre. And so it's up for your review, discussion, and approval.
I'd like to see that happen. It's kind of nice to see some interest drumming out there. Especially after all the time we've put into that. It looks promising for us to have some interest in that commercial area. So I'd like to I'd like to move forward with that sealed bid if possible.
Motion?
Yeah, I'll move to approve the advertisement for a sealed bid of, lot 44.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to move forward with the property bid advertisement for lot 44. Any discussion?
I think it's just as consistent with the last one, and I'm good with it. We spent a lot of time discussing that in terms of pricing and
Yeah.
what we wanted, so
Sure.
Kim seems to have taken care of that, so.
How long does it have to be advertised?
Well, I'm proposing that we advertise it until December 12th, since we're asking for, as we did with the previous one, for business plan and all that. Plus, our next council meeting isn't until the 18th, so
Okay.
that gives prospective
It's about a
bidders
month.
plenty of time, and,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Next item is visitor comments. We're pretty short on those tonight. Department reports?
I have nothing.
The Airport Authority met on the 31st of October and reviewed the lease agreement, and I think that met with the that group, that committee's approval. So I think we can probably consider that wrapped up. Kevin reported on the Wyoming Airport Coalition Conference, indicated that that was a very worthwhile event to attend. So there are some new rules and regulations coming down that may require more active participation from the airport perspective, but that's still yet to be determined. There's some new rules that TSA is proposing regarding airport security. Again, it's all in kind of general terms at this point, but it may be something that security awareness training and or badging may be a requirement that is expected at all airports. So we'll see how that moves forward. He did give an update on the AWAS placement or relocation that hopefully would be done next spring, summer timeframe. Looks like the city can be the primary general contractor on that project. And then there were some maintenance items that they were looking at, some lights that and some heat tape repairs in one of the hangars that they were going to visit with Lauren about, I think. And also mentioned that the runway upgrades, which would come, I don't know if that's in 2026 maybe. I'm not sure about that. Is it a
Runway resurfacing, I don't know if it was that soon.
No, it's
like-
2027,
2027? Okay,
and that's provided the feds come up with the
correct.
funding for it.
Yeah, he was concerned with the dollar amount of that, overall dollar amount of that project being high enough to where it would put a substantial burden on the town to come up with the 4%, I believe, but I guess we've got a little time to figure that out,
Yes.
so.
Right now, we anticipate 2.5%, still a big chunk of change, but
Yes.
been working through that, anticipating that we can put aside approximately $25,000 a year, and we need to come up with $169,000, so, yeah.
It's,
So we're working through a
Right.
couple of those things.
you're well aware of that, and
Yes.
but yeah, that was the primary topics that were discussed, and yeah, it was a good meeting overall.
Okay. Really?
Nothing really other than the WHAM Winter Conference registration opened today. They've emailed out an agenda to all of us. If you haven't seen it, I can forward it to you, but that's open, so take a look at the agenda and see if you would like to attend.
Dennis,
I have nothing new.
Alex? Leanne?
Our new website is up. If you guys haven't been on there, please go. And we will be updating it, you know, regularly, me and Jerica, but it's up, it looks great. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Does look nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Kim?
Kind of hand in hand with that, we've finally pushed our trail map, our electronic version of our trail map out to the public as well. It's not only on the website, but they sent it out in a post on Facebook. So you can click on that map and open up different points of interest on the trails, brings up some different photos of the trails, and
That's really cool.
yeah. So, pretty awesome. Kind of going back to the airport a little bit, we are in airport consultants. We contract with them for 5-year periods. The MC Schaaf contract is drawing to an end, so I have released the request for qualifications for airport consultants. We have had 4 firms interested that I've sent the actual RFQ paperwork out to. The RFQs are due back for us, due back to the town by December 5th. And so we will be reviewing those. We requested December 5th, even though the meeting isn't until the 18th, so that I can send them right out to you all, so you have plenty of time to review them, and then I will make a recommendation. However, I'll also give you guys a scoring rubric to fill out. So, if you want to do that in a separate meeting prior to the open meeting, we can definitely do that.
So when does the contract officially end?
I believe it's just the end of the year.
Okay.
And we'll want to move forward with the new contract as quickly as possible, because when we're talking about that AWAS money, we're talking about using our bill money for that. And the first year of bill money has got to be under contract and in place by September of 2025, which means that a new firm needs to, if it is a new firm or continues with MC Schaaf, they need to design the new system and get it out for bid so that we can get that under contract. And the new engineering firm that would be one of their projects would be the AWAS system, so they would actually oversee that project as part of their general contract with us. Let's see. The north property is moving along quickly. They're working on sanitary sewer installations from along Chicory now. And still waiting on lift parts for the lift station and things like that, but still moving very quickly, as you can probably tell by the pay applications.
Yeah.
We had a bit of an increase in our chlorine levels over the weekend. Public Works was made aware of it. They shut off the chlorination system and flushed hydrants in order to
Oh, they were doing
bring,
it.
yeah,
Okay.
they did that yesterday, and they were doing it again today. We had a large chlorine delivery on Thursday, which may have caused the spike to happen. We're looking into it further. I would like to say, though, that we are still well below the EPA limit of chlorine in the water. In fact, we're 50% lower than the limit, so,
Even when it was high. Could you imagine drinking?
yeah. So yes, and it is, and, you know, I think some people may not have noticed, but we do have, you know, a few residents that are very sensitive to that.
I smell like a pool after my shower.
Nice, so.
Are you thinking the chlorine injection system, it just malfunctioned or just too early to tell?
It's still too early to tell. They are looking into it to see, because there was some other work that happened on the water system around the same time, so yeah, they're just not certain. They're still researching everything right now.
I would just add to that for our citizens that, I mean, this is certainly not the first time. And my understanding is we've had some historical problem with this at various times. We're not blowing this off. I think we would like to get to the bottom of why this periodically happens. The previous time was a pump failure, a known pump failure, but that doesn't explain this one. So, you know, we're certainly concerned about it, and we'd like to dig into it, and we're happy it didn't reach levels that were technically problematic, but we understand citizens' concern about keeping it at a level that's they're accustomed to, and so we're gonna do everything we can to get to the bottom of what may have happened. So that's all.
That's all I have.
Okay. All right, announcements and meetings.
The next meeting is Wednesday, December 18th. Workshop at 5 o'clock, council meeting at 6 o'clock.
4:30.
4:30.
I'm sorry, 4:30.
Was that date again, please?
December 18th.
Okay, thank you.
I move to enter executive session for the matters of real estate.
Second.
Moved and seconded to enter executive session for real estate purposes. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed?
6 o'clock, the next meeting?
Yes.
Yes.